Tori, also known as Girlygrrlstyle, and I am an online fashion reseller. If you are brand new here, welcome! So happy to have you join us this week. I do weekly what sold videos so I can share with you essentially an eye into my online reselling business. I am very transparent with all of my numbers and everything that I do because I'm hoping that it might help one of you out there be successful in what you do. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe so that you get notified of all of my upcoming reseller related tips and tricks, as well as our typical weekly live at 4:05 on Sunday YouTube events that Bill and I do together. Bill, by the way, is my life partner, husband, and amazing best friend, and we work together to make our reselling business successful. So what you're here for, though, is to see a what sold video, so let's dive right in. Typically, I focus mostly on Poshmark, which this video will still be. That is, number one, the platform that I prefer. It's the platform that I sell most of my items on. So definitely still have, heartstrings attached to Poshmark. However, with all businesses, you have to be flexible. And one of the things that's been happening recently is sales have slowed down a little bit on Poshmark. So we've decided to branch out, and I'm glad we did. So we have some success to share there. Now, overall, the numbers for the week, we ended up with 25 total sales for the week. We had $184.05 in Bill's Poshmark closet, and we had $202 in my Poshmark closet, and then we had $68 across PayPal and Mercari. Awesome. Yes, I finally made my first clothing sale on Mercari, and I also had a couple of PayPal sales as well. I also sold a table on Facebook Marketplace for $60. I don't include that here because that's not part of my reselling business, but it's still kind of cool that there are other areas out there that you can utilize to make money when maybe one platform is not performing for you. So we're going to look at Poshmark in particular. I'm going to show you the cover shots. We'll tell you how long they were listed, as well as the selling price and if there were any shipping discounts. So that is what we are going to look at together. And then we'll kind of wrap it up at the end and give you a weekly wrap up. So let's dive in.
All right, well, here we are. We're going to start in Bill's closet. And we are looking for the sold items. So I'm going to filter over here on the left. And then I'm going to scroll down to a particular item that is number one on the list. So Bill, remember, had 12 items this week, or last week, excuse me, that had sold, starting with this Nike sportswear tech dress. He had this for quite a while. This actually was listed for 131 days. He sent out an offer to Liker on this for $21 with a shipping discount, but it still sold for $21, and I still think that that's really awesome. I do believe this was a bin's find. Most of the items that Bill actually sells are from the Goodwill outlet. So that was a really nice $21 sale. Yes, it had a shipping discount, but we have been sending offers to Likers because, again, we're trying to generate business, and it has been working. The next item was this pair of Columbia men's Silver Ridge convertible pants. So these convertible pants had been listed for just 36 days, and those sold for $20 without any sort of shipping discount. So that was a $20 sale. For us, that's awesome. We actually strive to get to $20. Bill's price point is definitely higher than mine because he does sell more of the name brand pieces. Then his next item that sold, brand new piece. This was beautiful. This actually came in the ThredUp men's box that we recently did a haul for here on YouTube, the 25 pounder. And this one sold within 0 days. It actually sold the exact same day, and Bill took an offer for $35. It was new with tags. It was really pretty. But I had seen comps out there. A lot of them were selling in the 20s. They weren't new with tags, but an offer for $35 was definitely welcomed. And then last time I was at Value Village, I picked up this pair of Allegrias for Bill. They tend to do really well in his Poshmark closet. So he did end up taking an offer for $25. They had only been listed for 2 days, but yeah, I mean, with what I paid for them, $25 is an amazing return on investment. So that is awesome. But this brand, the Allegria brand itself, tends to do pretty well. They're a comfort shoe, and people that like the brand actually seek them out in the different patterns that they have. So the next item was this pair of Adidas Clima 365 running pants. This pair of pants, you could see Bill took an offer for $8. And the reason for that, we don't typically sell things for less than $10, but these had been listed for 184 days. They were from the Seattle bins. They had been sitting forever. He just didn't want to deal with them anymore. So even at $8, we still ended up getting $5.05. And they cost maybe $1.50 maybe at the Goodwill outlet. So we still made money on them, but they were just sitting way too long. Then Bill had a bundle, so a 6-piece bundle, starting with, we'll actually go down here, it was all these pieces here. So this item right here was in the bundle, this boho floral scalloped hem keyhole front top. This was just a beautiful top. This picture doesn't really do it justice. I think this one right here might show more of the gorgeous detailing. So this was in that 6-piece bundle. The bundle itself sold for... The bundle sold for a total of $90, which gave $72 net. This next item here, this Kiss Old Navy t-shirt, I picked this one up because I love a rock t-shirt. Even though it was Old Navy, it was still pretty awesome. So this was part of that bundle. And all of these items so far, the Old Navy top and the... where's that one? The floral top as well, and this Nirvana top right here. This one again, just a Nirvana top. It did have a small stain on it, but this was part of the bundle. All 3 of those had actually never been available to the public. So we have some return customers that come in and actually purchase from us kind of on a weekly basis, sometimes every 2 weeks, but we do tend to hold things for them for a little bit because we know that they are going to purchase them in the end. So we have a really great partnership with them. So those 3 items actually were never listed publicly. They were just, they were listed, but they were held for this customer. This Brandy Melville drawstring hoodie, this was part of the bundle as well. And this one had been listed for 13 days. So that was an added item to the bundle, but it had been listed for just a little bit. And then this Woodstock t-shirt was also listed for just a little bit. That was 62 days. So that one, oh, let me show you the picture. So 62 days here for this really cute Woodstock festival shirt. And then the last piece in this bundle was this LuLaRoe duster. This, you know, we still pick up some LuLaRoe, especially if we're at the Goodwill outlet, if it's a really unique piece. Dusters are super cool. I dig them. I like to wear them. I think they're a great layering piece. And this duster, let's see, had been listed for 41 days. So again, all of those pieces were part of one bundle, and those sold for a total of $90. And we did do a really good offer on that one because, again, our return customers, we are certainly going to give them a really good deal. And then these Georgia Giant boots, Bill has actually sold Georgia Giant a couple of times. They tend to sell quickly and they tend to sell for a nice profit. These boots, let's see, the Georgia boots, I know they sold for $35 and they had been listed just for 13 days. So they were not listed for very long at all. No shipping discount. In fact, Bill only gave out that one shipping discount this last week, which is awesome. And then the last item, this Knox Rose sleeveless boho floral gauze dress. This actually was a full price sale. It was a surprise. Woke up to this sale and I'm looking to see. This one had been listed for 26 days. So that's why it was kind of a surprise that, oh, surprise, full price sale. Excellent. But it was really pretty, but it was just Knox Rose. They sell Knox Rose at Target, among other places, but it was a really gorgeous dress. So that wraps up what sold for Bill on Poshmark. So those were the 12 items, $184.05 net for the 324 Finds closet. All right, now let's take a look at Girlygrrlstyle. So Girlygrrlstyle, definitely a different aesthetic in this closet. We're going to search for solds. We're going to come on over here and let's start. So the first thing that sold last week in Girlygrrlstyle was a bundle. So you have these two jackets here, starting with this Forever 21 Houndstooth line structured blazer. This had been listed for 36 days, and this was again part of this bundle. This Oleg Cassini checkered buffalo plaid jacket, this had sold in the bundle as well, and this one hadn't been listed very long, 8 days. And both of those were purchased by, again, another return customer, an amazing person. So those two went together, and that bundle sold for $35. It looks like $35 for both coats. And again, we gave a really good deal because it was a return customer. The next item, these Ellen DeGeneres shoes. Bill found these for me at the Goodwill outlet a few weeks ago, and they sold for $40. They had only been listed for 6 days. So that was really exciting. It was good to see that sale right there. They were super cool, and they were essentially brand new. I couldn't say they were new with tags, but I did say they were new without tags because they still had all of the stickers and everything on them, just no price tag. This Kate Spade top, oh my goodness, I actually bought this top for myself. If you can't tell, if you know me at all, I love pink and I love floral and I love a structured top. And so I bought this, and unfortunately it really was very sheer and not quite my thing. So I took an offer for $50. I think it was a counter offer, but that had been listed for 134 days. I think I initially had that listed at maybe 75. So 50 was still great. I still got my money back. Again, I purchased it for myself. So it wasn't like a really high return on investment, but I definitely did make money on it, and it was just beautiful. This Talia Benson, this was a really pretty jumpsuit, and I picked this up on ThredUp. So I actually purchased this for myself. It was new with tags. It didn't fit me the way I wanted it to, so I have had this listed for such a long time, 128 days. And then I ended up taking an offer for 15 just because I was ready for it to go away. I probably could have held on to it for a little bit longer, but 152 days is way outside of my 90-day sales cycle, so nope. See ya. This Michael Kors zippered skirt, I did use a stock photo here because I couldn't really get it to look as cute as it was. This I did take an offer for $15, and that had been listed for 40 days. It was from the Goodwill outlet, and I don't typically have a lot of luck with the black skirts anyway. They just don't photograph very well, so $15 totally an excellent sale for me. The Sonora leather Western booties, again, these had been listed for a very long time, 157 days, but I knew the right person would come along. They are from the Goodwill outlet, I think, but from a very long time ago. And I did send an offer to Liker for these, so I sold them for $15, but I had a $1.80 shipping discount. So I ended up with $10.26 net, but I probably paid less than $2, so that was still a win. I loved this Banana Republic blazer. I picked the structured blazer up when we first moved to Spokane about 2 months ago at the Goodwill, at the regular Goodwill. And I think I did pay more than I usually pay. It might have been $5, but it was just beautiful. And I actually thought that I was going to be wearing it myself, but it didn't fit me quite the way I wanted it to. So listed for 40 days and ended up with $28. So no shipping discount on that, but I was happy with $28. This Marona tartan plaid wool fitted blazer. This I had listed for a while. I actually really loved this jacket. These plaid blazers tend to sell pretty well, but this one was listed for 41 days. Actually, no, that was 41 days relisted. So she's been in my closet for quite some time. I ended up doing $12. I think I took $12 as an offer. So no shipping discount, which was fantastic. So that one did sell for $12, which is totally awesome. All right, and this jacket, Bill just found this jacket very, very recently. So we listed this for 1 day and took an offer for $20. It was cool. It had some damage on it. It definitely was a little bit of a unique piece with the purple color, but the fringe was cool. It was real leather. So a $20 offer, I was like, yes, please. I think I was only asking $25. So a quick flip for $20 definitely made, a huge return on investment. So that was excellent. And then that one's just something that sold recently, so we won't talk about that until next week. So those are all the pieces that sold on Poshmark for the last week.
Okay, that was everything that sold in both of our closets on Poshmark for last week, the 19th through the 25th. I think I said 28th earlier. It's not even the 28th yet. Today's the 26th. Anyway, that is all of the items. So the 22 pieces that sold on Poshmark. Now, we did have 2 PayPal items, as I mentioned. So those PayPal items, one was a sweater, and then the other was a Lady Gaga t-shirt. Both of those we had shown in our last thrift haul. So one of the things that we are starting to do a little bit more that we're focusing on is offering more purchases through PayPal. Since we have a PayPal account set up, we have ways to print shipping labels. We have our weigher. What do you call that? A scale. It's really easy to do shipments. So we're going to start focusing on that going forward. And then also we did have a sale on Mercari. So I sold a pair of boots on Mercari for $35. They were from my own personal closet, but it was still an awesome first sale. And so we're going to continue to use Vindu until the end of the year to cross list as many items as we can. Never hurts. And then that was a total of 25 total pieces for last week. And then our net profit for the week was $454.19. So we took home a paycheck of $454, which is actually phenomenal for us. So that is around where we want to be. We want to be at $500 net per week. That's what we decided was our goal. So last week we were closer than we've been to that goal. So Poshmark definitely woke up a little bit. We had some great sales, but again, we had a lot of return customers. And that's why I think that we are, not struggling as much as we could be right now, but that's because we have amazing customers. If you are one of our customers, we love you. We could not be where we are without you. So thank you very much. So anyway, that's it for this week. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have a Poshmark closet, put your Poshmark closet down below in the comments. I go in personally and, shop your closet and share items that I love. I love to share that Posh love. So until next time, everybody, see ya!